You know, when we think about advanced AI, our minds usually jump to complex scientific research or, massive corporations. But what if its biggest, most incredible power is in solving one of the oldest human problems there is, the opportunity gap? Well, today, we're diving into a project that aims to do exactly that.
Just let that sink in for a second. For literally millions of people in rural communities all over the world, this isn't some philosophical question. It's just life. Where you happen to be born can dictate everything: the quality of your education, your shot at starting a business, and even whether your cultural traditions will be around for your grandkids.
And this gets us right to the heart of the challenge. It's a systemic problem, and it has a name: the rural opportunity gap. We're living in a world where talent and ambition are everywhere, but the tools and resources to make something of that talent, not so much. And look, this isn't just one single issue. It's more like a giant wall built out of all these different barriers. We're talking about not having great schools nearby, having zero access to people who can help you start a business, the very real danger of ancient cultural traditions just fading away, and not having the communication skills you need to thrive in the modern world. And the worst part is, each one of these problems makes the others even harder to solve. So faced with a problem that big and that complicated, where do you even start? Well, this project has a really fascinating answer, and it's called AI for Everyone to Grow, which honestly is the perfect name for its incredible mission. At its heart, the idea is actually pretty simple, but it's incredibly powerful. It's all about using these advanced AI agents to unlock specialized skills and knowledge, the kind that are usually trapped in big cities or behind expensive university paywalls, and making them available to anyone, to everyone. Now, when you hear the term AI agent, your brain might jump to some super complicated tech stuff, right? But it's way simpler than that. The best way to think about it is like having a personal mentor right in your pocket. It's an AI buddy who's an expert in one specific thing, whether that's teaching you English or helping you figure out how to sell your products online. But here's where it gets really cool. This project doesn't just give you one AI mentor. Oh no, it builds a whole team of them. And each specialist on that team is designed to help you break down one of those specific barriers we were just talking about. So let's see what this looks like for real people with real-life goals. You've got a student, Rajesh, who wants to get better at writing in English. Bam! He connects with the education agent. Or you have Priya, an artisan, who wants to document her community's traditional dance. She can work with the cultural preservation agent. Arun, the entrepreneur, and Mira, the professional, they each get the exact specific help they need. It's direct, it's personal, and it's laser-focused. Okay, so having a team of experts on call is already a huge game changer. But the truly revolutionary part of this project, the real magic here, is that these mentors have a memory. They don't just give you a one-off answer. They actually get to know you. To really get this, let's follow a single person's journey with this tech. Because this isn't about just asking a question and getting an answer. This is about real, long-term, continuous growth, a genuine journey. Okay, let's meet Vikram. The first time he uses the system, he asks the writing agent for some help with a product description. Now, behind the scenes, the AI is already working. It starts a profile for him, basically creating a memory of what they talked about. Fast forward a few days. Vikram comes back, but this time he talks to the marketing agent for social media ideas. And here it is. This is the magic moment. The new agent can look up his history. It knows he already worked on that product description, so the advice it gives him isn't some generic template. It's tailored specifically to him and his journey so far. Now, there's a techie term for this. It's called persistent state management. But honestly, forget the jargon. All it really means is that the AI remembers you. It knows your story, it knows what you've already learned, and it knows what you're trying to achieve. It's the difference between talking to a total stranger every time versus checking in with a mentor who's been with you from day one. So when you kind of pull the camera back and look at what this kind of memory makes possible, you really start to see the grand vision here. This isn't just another learning app. This is about using technology as a true, powerful equalizer. I mean, just look at the difference. The old way of doing things was all about generic online courses that needed a perfect internet connection and gave you the same one-size-fits-all content as everyone else. This new way, it offers personalized AI mentors, it's designed to work even with basic connectivity, and it gives you integrated support that grows and adapts right alongside you. It's a completely different way of thinking about opportunity. And this really gets to the heart of their mission. I mean, the project's own statement says it all. The goal is creating a scalable platform where advanced AI technology serves as a great equalizer. It's about taking world-class mentorship and making it available to absolutely everyone, not just the lucky few.
And the approach is so smart because it's holistic. It's built on these 4 pillars of empowerment. It's not just about business and marketing skills. It's also about core education and communication. And I think this is amazing, it includes cultural preservation, which recognizes that who you are and where you come from is just as important as your economic potential. So what does all of this actually look like in the real world? It looks like real, tangible empowerment. It's that young woman finally getting the advice she needs to launch her online business. It's a farmer's son getting the tutoring he needs to get into a better school. It's an elderly artisan making sure their craft, their legacy, isn't lost to time. These aren't just hypotheticals, these are life-changing results. At the end of the day, the vision is as simple as it is huge: to distribute intelligence. To take the kind of sophisticated support that's usually locked away in wealthy city centers and just give it to everyone, everywhere, from a village in rural India to an aspiring entrepreneur anywhere on the globe. And that really just leaves us with one final powerful question to think about. This project shows us what's possible, a future where your zip code doesn't define your potential. So just imagine, if every single person on this planet had their own dedicated mentor, cheering them on and tailored to their dreams, what could we as a species actually achieve?